Every morning I used to order McDonald's and eat it in the bathtub, but I had to stop doing this because delivery fees have gotten so expensive that my $5 Happy Meal now costs $15 just because I want to have it delivered to me. So this got me thinking, what if there was a way to get my morning McDonald's while taking a bath and not leaving the house at all? So here's my idea. What if I take a random bathtub, add wheels and a motor on it, and actually drive myself to get my Happy Meal? So this way I can avoid delivery fees and enjoy my morning McDonald's without leaving the bathtub. How hard could it possibly be? So obviously my bathtub is way too big, so we're going to have to find a smaller one so we can make it move. So I went on Facebook Marketplace and bought the smallest bathtub I could find, and later that day I went to go pick it up. And when I got home, the bed frame I ordered had arrived too. Alright, let's build a bed frame, I guess. Now my goal is to finish this by tomorrow morning, which gives me around 24 hours to turn my bathtub into a car and take it to get my Happy Meal tomorrow morning when McDonald's opens. Guys, how am I supposed to make a bed frame with this small of an instruction manual? But after we followed the instructions, we built the bed frame a few minutes later and it was time to pick up the rest of the supplies.
So where are we gonna get the rest of the materials?
I'm thinking Home Depot. So we went to Home Depot to get all the stuff we needed for the bathtub, and here's the plan. I want to get a piece of plywood that I can attach to the bottom of the bed frame, and I can add wheels to each corner to make it move. So we picked up the plywood, some screws, and everything else we needed and went back to start creating the bathtub. The first thing I did was measure the bed frame so that the plywood can match the exact dimensions of our bed frame. And we attempted to cut the wood, but the saw kind of scared us.
Dude, that's insanely loud. I don't like this. Do you have a regular saw?
So then we switched to the drill hole machine, which took us way longer to cut the wood than expected. And after that piece of plywood was cut, we gained enough confidence to use the saw to cut the second piece of plywood.
All right, now they're both cut. Time to put them on the bed frame now.
Then we placed the plywood on the bed frame to make sure it matched the exact dimensions of our bed frame. So we got these two metal connectors so the boards connect to each other. So then we screwed the bed frame and the plywood together, and now we needed the bed to move. So the only way I can think of is with this electric skateboard. Okay, so we're gonna put this skateboard right in the middle, and then the bed frame should be able to go forward and backwards. And then we're gonna strap both sides down with these metal bars. And after about 15 minutes of drilling the skateboard to the bed frame, we ran into another issue. I need more of the big bolts. Well, I guess we're going back to Home Depot. I guess it's never one trip. So we quickly headed to Home Depot to pick up the screws and went back home to continue working on our project.
Yo, that's so lit.
Alright, I guess this thing can go forward and it can stop, so that's a good sign. Oh, yo!
It's actually way more stable than...
Now the problem is that the bed frame can't steer by itself. So now we're gonna add these wheels to all four corners to make sure it's even more steady. So we started drilling the wheels into the bed frame, but then we noticed a big problem.
So apparently I just stripped all the bolts and we don't have enough for the next wheel, or the last wheel. So all of them are secured down except for this one. There's only one bolt left because I stripped them all, so.
Yes, we might be going back to Home Depot. We actually found some spare screws lying around, so those worked instead. So after hammering the last screw down, we were one step closer to being done. We got all the wheels on now, guys?
Yep, testing it out.
All right, go. This is so sick. Okay, so this thing sort of works, but the only problem is that you can't steer it unless you move your body left or right, which isn't logical, so I think I have the perfect idea. A scooter. Let me explain. So my idea is to draw a hole right in the middle of the bed frame and then attach a scooter to it. So this way I can turn right or left whenever I want, hopefully. So to make this all work, we had to drill a hole in the plywood so that the scooter handle could fit through. So hopefully we can use it as a steering wheel. We thought it would take a while to drill the hole, but only took us less than a minute. And the good news was that the scooter fit in the hole. All right, so yeah, I think the next step is to add the tub. So the next thing was to put the bathtub on top of the bed frame and stick the scooter handle through the bottom of the tub.
Yo, push me out, bro.
No, try again. Oh, dude, it works. Yo, it works.
Dude,
wait, turn this way, turn this way.
Be careful. Careful.
Ready, guys?
Let's go.
Full throttle. 0 to 60. Let's go.
So my friends and I continued to ride the bathtub in the dark because we were so excited that it was almost done, even though it wasn't the smartest idea.
Dude, this thing's actually so lit.
Yo, how was it? Did it work?
Dude, that was so fun. It actually steers. Like, that's actually crazy. And I'm taking full credit for building this thing because I literally did like 100% of the work. So I literally broke my finger, but the bandage isn't on anymore because I literally popped it back in place.
Then we decided to spray paint an extra piece of the wood we had and turned it into a wing. So since we didn't finish the bathtub today, I'm gonna be sleeping in it tonight. So tomorrow I can get my Happy Meal and we can finally complete the challenge. And after a good night's rest, it was finally time to see if I could drive my bathtub to McDonald's to get my Happy Meal. But as we were testing it out one last time, we noticed a huge problem. The scooter was not secured down whatsoever. So first we tried duct taping it down, but it obviously wasn't strong enough. So since the duct tape didn't work, we're gonna go back to Home Depot and get some more metal bars to hopefully secure the scooter down to the board. So we went to Home Depot and picked up some more supplies we needed. Alright, we got the metal bars that we cut up, and then we got some rings to like anchor them down. Hopefully this will do the trick. And when we got back home, we replaced the duct tape with the metal bars we got. And within 15 minutes, the scooter was fully secured down to the bed frame, and it was time to test it once again.
I mean, that's like, dude, that's like sturdy.
Let's do one here.
You sure?
Yeah, let's do a long.
Feel it. It's like that.
Yeah, it seems pretty sturdy.
Turn me on. Hey, yo.
And now that the bathtub was almost ready to go, we had to make sure it was road legal. What are you doing here?
We're putting on the license plate to make it street legal, obviously.
So we just taped the plate onto the bed frame and then we decided to name the bathtub. We're gonna call it Tubbergini. But now it was finally complete and it was time for me to get my Happy Meal in the most fancy way possible. I was literally in my bathtub driving to McDonald's. But as cool as this was, it had never been on the public road, so if there were any potholes or bumps in my way, this bathtub could easily break. And everything I've worked hard on for the last 24 hours could have been a total waste of time. So as I drive my bathtub into the McDonald's drive-thru, it would mean a lot if you guys would subscribe. But now it was time for the most important part of this video. I was here at McDonald's for only one reason. Can I get one Happy Meal?
One Happy Meal?
With hamburger?
Excuse me, I'm sorry, I can't take your order. You cannot order on the drive-thru. You gotta come inside. Please move away from there or you can get hurt.
Okay. But I couldn't just give up there, so I rolled up to the first window hoping there was a different employee working there. Can we get one Happy Meal?
Happy Meal?
Yeah.
You put that over there?
They said we couldn't.
Which Happy Meal you want?
The hamburger. It's actually working, guys. I'm so excited. And just like that, I thought I had secured my breakfast. But when I went to go pick up my food, this happened.
Okay, you need to move, please. You cannot stay here.
We ordered a Happy Meal. Can you drop it in the tub? Okay. Thank you so much. I couldn't believe how stunning this thing turned out. So I decided to pull over real quick so that I could try the Happy Meal. Let's dig into it. Tastes better in the tub. You're getting it delivered to your doorstep, all cold and soggy. And it satisfied me more than I could have asked for. Alright, the Tubbergini was a success. Let's go home and finish up my meal. Then I slowly but safely avoided all the cars on the road and drove the bathtub back to my house and enjoyed my meal. So I guess I officially did it. I can finally enjoy my Happy Meal in my bathtub and not think about any of those expensive delivery fees. If you guys enjoyed watching this video, go watch another. I think that's pretty much it. I'm leaving.